Look at this guy. That's a shoestring tackle. I wish they would show it again. Touchdown. Touchdown. Hello. Now look at that.
We're doing a sound check. Good morning to you. Happy Sunday morning.
Sunday fun day.
Sunday fun day here. Barn burner of a game going on between the Buccaneers and Dolphins here. It's great. Love it. That no one ever. So we got your intro. We got to share the show, share, like, and follow the show here. And we are live at Tampa Bills, 9360 Anderson Road in Tampa. We got you ready. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's go.
Bear down.
Oh, please. Oh my God.
Where you at, Ray? You're a putt.
Doing a radio show. Having too much fun here.
It almost sounds like do-rag. Now you can't get it out of your ears. It's a do-rag song. Do-rag.
Oh my God, who the hell cares? Yeah! That's good enough for soup right there!
I'm just going to slap shit out of you.
Wow, happy Sunday morning.
How come we don't see J.T. Allen anymore?
I don't know where he's at. I miss the guy. I miss him. I love this. Already we got people tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Whoever's out there listening, start sharing the show, especially on YouTube.
Yes.
I need some new shoes.
You're excited! Fire the cannon!
Gotta love it.
I hate it.
All right, here we go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the Evolution of Sports Talk Television here live from Tampa Joe's. We're back again, 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. I'm your host, Peter Blake, your Rolex reporter, along with the man himself. Mr. Harry the Greek. In the house, my friend. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. How are you, Peter?
I'm doing good. We're getting you ready for Tampa Bay Buccaneer football
It's a Sunday fun day.
It is, hopefully it is for Bucs fans out there, as they were disappointed with losing to the New England Patriots. We'll see if the Bucs can get on the winning track here. Right now, 6-3, going against the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. And we'll see what the weather holds at this point. Looks like no snow, according to the media icon, Mr. TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network.
It's supposed to be wet up there.
It's
wind chills are going to be in the 20s. It's going to be a sleet game out there. Inclement weather, really windy conditions. It's strictly Buccaneer weather.
Well, hopefully it is, because one thing you've said, and look.
I'm praying for bad weather. This is what I was asking for.
And why are you praying for bad weather?
Because I think it sets it up for Tampa Bay. It really makes an even playing field. Baker Mayfield can play in these elements. The running game is really going to come out. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to fix up what they couldn't do last week, which would contain running backs, keeping them in. Yeah. But anyway, it's going to be a lot different this week.
Well, it needs to be, because the Bucs defense was quite disappointing, if you will, losing to, of course, the New England Patriots 28-23. And you're exactly right. You gave up way too many yards when it comes to the running game. In fact, a total of 166, two of those big plays to basically break your back, if you will. So that's very uncharacteristic of this defense. So they have to do a good job today, and they got a challenge. It's not just Josh Allen, because it always starts and ends with the quarterbacks for both teams, whether it's Baker Mayfield for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or Josh Allen for the Buffalo Bills. To me, the challenge today is to shut down James Cook. And, of course, the Buffalo Bills, they're coming off their own disappointing loss, losing, surprisingly, to the Miami Dolphins 30-13. How surprised were you? We've had lots of surprises in this early, almost midway NFL season. Were you surprised by that game?
3 words. NFL. No frigging logic.
No frigging logic at all. None. Absolutely none. So definitely want to hear from you, Bucs fans, today, as we're live here from Tampa Joe's, 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. What's your confidence level with this Tampa Bay Buccaneer team? Unfortunately,
5.5, 6 point underdogs.
Yeah, well, there you go. 5.5, 6 point underdogs. So
and I'm surprised, Peter. Honestly, I'm surprised because it's even that high, and I'm going to explain why.
Go for it.
15 to 20 mile an hour sustained winds, gusting up to 35. This is not going to be a passing game,
right?
Okay, I mean, let's be real. It's not supposed to be. If you're sustained 15 to 25 with a wet ball, and you're gusting up to 35 miles an hour, you better be able to run an a side.
Well, I mean, that's the key, and that's what you talk about. When
Miami went for it on 4th and goal and got stuffed.
Well, that's what you got to do when you're 3-7, and more than likely your coach is going to be fired by the end of the year at this point. By the way, schedule makers, when they pick this game, because it's in, where is it at today? Is it in London?
Madrid,
Spain, right there. When they picked this game, I think they had higher expectations than 2, 3, and 7 teams. Don't you agree?
Absolutely.
It's not the most entertaining football when it comes down to it. But hopefully the Bucs are more entertaining today as their offense has kind of struggled lately. They get back Luke Gedeke. Unfortunately, they're not going to have Bucky Irving or Chris Godwin Jr. They practiced this week in limited fashion. But are you surprised that they didn't play him? Should you play him, especially in these weather conditions? Because there is an opportunity there with it being wet. You could really re-aggravate those injuries. So were you really surprised that they are not playing Bucky Irving or Chris Godwin Jr. this week?
They're not ready.
Yeah.
If they were ready, they were playing.
Right.
And just like when they had the injuries, when Godwin was coming back against who? The Philadelphia Eagles.
Right.
When Tristan Wirfs was coming against who? The Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
They brought them back because they were ready.
Yeah.
They're just not ready.
They're just not ready yet. So we'll hope they can get ready because, again, this offense has had
The roast isn't done cooking in the oven.
or the turkey because we're only a couple weeks away from Thanksgiving.
No gravy for you.
There better be some gravy.
No gravy.
I'm not going to have any Thanksgiving if there's no gravy.
Can't happen.
What are you doing?
How you doing, Ray? I see you peeking in here, buddy.
Oh,
I see you, Ray
Kennedy.
Tampa Bay Kennedy.
Ray Kennedy.
Pick up that phone and dial them digits, baby.
Yeah, where you at, Ray Kennedy? Where you at? I know you're
see
doing
you.
your radio
It says
show
that
there.
Ray Kennedy is watching.
He's watching, all right.
He's the voyeur. Here it comes.
He is the voyeur, and I expect him to call in here. I expect you guys to call in when it comes to talking about your Tampa Bay Buccaneers today. What's your confidence level?
Ray's always got a question. Just call up, Ray.
Yeah, just
Come
call
on
up.
in.
Yeah,
Seriously.
absolutely.
We want Ray's opinion.
Can we get him on video?
No video.
No video, because
No.
we're scared that he's going to wear that the late great Doug Martin's jersey.
Oh, the muscle hamster jersey.
Yeah, let's not do
Tell
that.
me that was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
No, it was the
Yes.
best skit of all time. God bless his soul, but it was the best skit of all time.
By Ray, yes. We love you, Ray, but never wear that jersey ever again.
Ray, if you need a link, let me know. I'll send it to you.
Please
Otherwise,
do it.
please call in.
Yeah,
We'd love to hear from
Definitely.
you, buddy.
Love to hear from you guys. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. So let's go out to his intro.
Mr. Kennedy!
All right. Best of the Bay, Tampa Bay, Ray Kennedy. Welcome to the evolution of Sports Talk Television, my friend. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. I won't keep you, but it looks like that was beautiful up in there in Tampa Joe's today. That shot was awesome. Getting
Thank
ready
you.
For a great day. Yeah, well, you're welcome. I'm sure Harry the Greek has something to do with it too, maybe, huh?
Well, yeah, Harry definitely made the shot a lot better than what I had it. I had a little bit, I do my looking down thing, and I probably should just keep it simple, stupid, if you will, to steal a old Marine Corps
He
line.
likes to get it from the neck up.
That's not true at all. I just said that you're an idiot.
Okay.
So anyway.
Ray, I think you know a side on that one.
Oh, geez.
But Peter, hey, the shot, when you're out with the Bucs tailgate for a purpose, that works because we need to get a little bit of that exterior up behind you. So from above is fine, but when you're there at Tampa Joe, that beautiful shot, yeah, no, you're good. But
Do appreciate it.
See, he liked the shot at what the Buck. You didn't like it because you said it was too much headroom, if you will.
Well, everybody likes a little bit of head, but that was way too much headroom there.
Is there any such thing as too much head?
I don't know. Jesus.
guys, well,
It's not 10 o'clock yet.
In defense of myself, I've got such a big forehead; it's a 5-head.
Ray, I'm dying to know. I got to dive right into it.
Yes.
What are the keys to a victory for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today? What do you want to see? Let me be very straight with you. Weather's going to be in the wind chills in the mid to upper 20s. It's probably going to be 37, 38 degrees, 15 to 20 mile an hour sustained, gusting up to 35. Go.
Against the 30th ranked defense in the league against the rush at their place with wet conditions on a team that without Bucky still needs to prove they can use the run to set up the pass or vice versa, and the Grizzards offense still looking for an identity. Got to see the run early and often today, but then just when I say that, they'll find a Scotty Miller for 55 yards before halftime on a deep pass like they did in Green Bay, and it's out the window. But got to see the rushing game. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it comes down to Sean Tucker today. I always want to say Rashad White because I definitely think he has a big factor when it comes to this rushing game. But Sean Tucker showed out last week, 9 carries for 53 yards. They need to get him the ball more for Tucker. I think he's the more.
Rashad will have more all-purpose yards than Sean Tucker today. He will outrush him and out-receive him today.
I want to believe you. I really do. I actually like to bet you on this, but
Whatever.
I'm telling you right now. I think
But I don't
Tucker's
take
the
bets
guy.
unless I see the greenbacks on the table.
Well, you know I got the greenbacks.
No. I gotta see the greenbacks. There's a difference here. This is like dealing with Ray Kennedy.
A gentleman bet here. You can.
There are no Ray. Will you correct them on what a gentleman bet is? It's like kissing your sister.
Shut up and be quiet. All right, Tampa Bay Ray.
I will say this: as much as I am the jumbo package guy, Pete, you know I am. Alex Galesh and Cole Skinner and running the offensive guard as a running back. That cuteness is over with. I mean, the Bulls they got to do it. They still got to win out just to show that 2025 wasn't an anomaly. They were bowl eligible back in week 2, it seems like, but they didn't care. They wanted to finish the season. Well, you still got 2 more games, and then possibly you eke into a championship game. Go out there and prove it. And the Bucs today. Don't go gimmicky. Just use your offensive strengths to run the ball, because it's not so much even about getting the win there in Buffalo. It's about giving this team confidence for the playoffs, and that's what we need right now.
So you're absolutely correct about that. Go back to USF yesterday. Cole Skinner, makes no sense. You've got a talented, athletic quarterback that's able to do it. If you're going to run a quarterback sneak, go ahead and do that. Go and run that instead of running an offensive lineman at that point. You just get too cute, and when you get too cute and you make those type of calls on the road, it costs you. It cost you against Memphis, and unfortunately, it cost you against Navy yesterday. So, again, the season basically is over with at this opportunity.
Listen, the bottom line was they had a pretty good season. They're just not as good as what they're showing. They were double-digit favorites. They should have won the game. That is 2 games that they've lost in 3 weeks, and all they had to do was win one of those two games, and now you have put yourself in a position. So, honestly, the bottom line is this. USF, it's nice to be a fan. They're just not that good. They're not going to the college football playoffs.
Yeah, and they don't deserve to go to the college football playoffs because they didn't play well enough.
Beat Navy on a double.
And you also can't give up over 300 yards of rushing. I get it. Navy is averaging 300 yards, but you got to get those stops. When you get those stops,
they were more prepared, Peter.
They probably were. And let's talk about this with the Bucs. They definitely got a challenge today when it comes to stopping that rushing game, and that comes back to Dalvin Cook's little brother there,
Safety,
James Cook.
Baby.
Safety. All right, so we got an update here.
Better be.
Mariota looks hurt, too, so they're already down Jaden Daniels.
Give me a break.
His ego is hurt at this point.
His feelings are hurt, Bray.
But as we got more people coming in here, getting ready for Bucs versus the Bills,
Ray,
but
the only thing that's missing over here at Tampa, Joe's.
It's Tampa Bay Ray Kennedy?
Yep, it's Tampa Bay Ray Kennedy. I'll tell you what, you bring that third microphone in here, Ray, there's a place outside here. What a great second shot that would be. You have no idea.
I mean, Ray, but what's going on here, man? You don't like us anymore here on the Sports Web? You're too big for us now? You're doing the radio show?
Well, no, Ray's got a radio show. He's on 820.
That's right. Well, 8:20 a.m., but he's forgotten about the bread and butter here.
About you guys. I'm not even watching that 9 o'clock that game from wherever it is, Germany, Brazilian wax. I don't get
Brazilian wax.
That's good enough to suck right there.
I see, now that's why I like Ray, because Ray drops those zingers quicker than I do. He's the only one in the world that can hit a zinger quicker
Brazilian wax. No, it's in Madrid, Spain, not Brazil.
I'm going to leave you guys with this. My wife's in there. We got the oldest coming home in 2 weeks for the holidays, and we're doing Christmas today or get her. So I'm literally finding a place to ice down my 12-pack of hazy. I'm enjoying the best damn pregame show in Tampa Bay. You're Buccaneers here on the Sports Web, so I appreciate you guys. And yeah, if the winds of opportunity should push me across the bay, I'll be there at Tampa Joe celebrating hopefully a Buccaneers victory on Sunday here.
You know what, Ray? You're more than welcome to do that. Would love to have you out here, buddy. And I hope you have a good one. And do me a favor, when you're on that second IPA, just toast it up, look across the street, and say, "This is for you, Greek," and that'll mean the best.
I'm gonna be sitting on your front porch with the chair I'm looking at right now, and I'll toast you.
At least you got the sun, right?
There you go.
I got the sun. Can I do it real quick, guys? You ready?
Go for it.
Go for it.
Here we go. Bring your passion. Bring your excitement. God bless on a victory Sunday for your Buccaneers. Just don't bring any nonsense. Come on, Tampa Joe. Let's go.
Yeah.
Ray, man, that was a great call. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
Yeah, well, next week we'll be back here next Sunday night, as it is a Sunday night game, Bucs versus the Rams in L.A. I don't know what you hate more. If you're a Bucs fan, you hate the Saints or you hate the Rams with the history they got. So I'll tell you what, let's go out to the phone line, or not phone lines. The phone lines
I got to give a shout out.
Yes, go for it.
Because I can see who's kind of being that peeping Tom.
Yes.
My nephew, Steven. What's up, buddy?
Steve.
Deuces, buddy. I wish I would have told you I was out here. Would love to have you, but I'm not staying all day because I've got to bounce and go home. But Steve, he's great. He's a huge Buccaneer fan.
Love it.
You have a question or a comment, don't be afraid to go ahead and post it. Peter and I will read it live on the air. Or if you want to call in, dial 727-255-0391.
Very good. You learned well. All right, so let's go out to the comments here. And, of course, like and subscribe to the Sports Web on YouTube. Friend me on Facebook at Peter H. Blake. Facebook stars are open. YouTube Super Chats. If you like the content, give to the content. I love bringing out the creamsicle on the road, Pete. They're not wearing creamsicle today at all, Cameron. Once again, nonsense at this juncture.
Oh, no! We suck again!
I love it.
Maybe he thought they were.
I think he's out of his mind at this point. You know what I think about him?
No.
This guy sucks.
I'm here at
nice,
church,
Pete.
says James Sutton. Damn it.
Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you?
Can't curse.
20 Hail Marys and 10 push-ups. You couldn't do either one.
Shut up. Leave Big Jim alone. Peter's getting ready to host
Maybe
church.
the 20
soon.
Hail Marys.
Oh, jeez. Thank you, Cameron. Bucs win 28-24. He's not trolling right now. So 28-24, you like that score at this point with the weather conditions? Have you changed your mind, Greek? Where's the line at right now? Where should the line
Line's
be?
5.5, 6. Buffalo's a heavy favorite. But I told you, if the Bucs could run into some inclement weather,
Which you're running into right now.
and if it does get a little sleet,
Yes.
and them winds continue to pick up, I like a side, especially if Tampa gets up early.
Okay. If they can get up early.
If you can get up early.
It'd be nice
I
to get
said
up
there
early.
was zero chance that Tampa would beat this team earlier in the week unless the weather changed. Yes, I am saying that Tampa is begging for bad weather. Bad weather could possibly mean a victory for the Buccaneers.
All right, I like it. So let's go out to Van House Life. Late fourth quarter touchdown to take the lead for Baker. I hear the Greek. He is here. Absolutely. Has the Greek come out to play? He has. Out of his man cave. Okay. Damn it, Jim, right there. Mr. Jim, go to church. Ain't
cave.
on Monday.
That's my
Yes.
kitchen, brother.
Yeah, well, there you go. The Greek said the Bucs will win by 30 points. He did not say that at all. He did not say that. If the Bucs do
Nope.
win, it's a close game. Once again, comes down to the fourth quarter. Could this be a sloppy game? Is it low scoring? If you're betting on this, the over-under right now is what, 46.5? If you're a betting man, which you know we kind of do a little bit of here on this show, would you bet the under?
My young
on this?
Padawan.
Well, I'm trying to learn here, my friend. Would
My
you bet the
young-
under?
It depends on what the over-under is.
46.5.
And I don't want to confuse you, but you can actually move a line, right? Did you know that?
What do you mean?
You see, sometime I can explain it to you. This is for the more polished and refined gamblers.
Thank you.
I'm just being honest.
You're something else in the morning. You're something else in the morning. Here, we're live from Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. I'm your host, Peter Blake, your Rolex reporter, along with the Greek himself, Mr. Harry the Greek, professional handicapper extraordinaire, as we get you ready for Bucs versus the Bills. So let's continue to read some of these comments. Let's see.
It's 46, by the way.
I thought it was 46.5. Okay, so 46. Okay, so would you take the under in this game because of the weather conditions? Yes or no?
No.
Why not?
If it was 48, I would.
What's the difference between 46 and 48?
2 points.
Okay, go.
You asked me a question. I gave it to you.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Just the 2 points right there?
Those 2 points right there.
Why are the 2 points so important?
Missed extra points.
Okay.
The whole thing.
I'm trying to educate them. I kind of know, but I'm trying to still
No, they
educate
already
them.
know. They've been listening to the Greek for the longest time. We understand, buddy.
How about
Little
this?
yellow bus.
That's good enough to suck right there!
I'm kidding you, Pete. Those 2 extra points are really imperative, Pete, because of missed extra points, a possible field goal, a safety, whatever the case may be. Honestly.
Okay.
I would like to see 48 and above. If it was, and this was a neutral playing ground, this game would probably be 49 to 54 points. They have the capabilities of both teams of lighting up the scoreboard, as you've seen on both offenses. They can do it. But now it becomes really level because of the rain, possibly a little bit of snow showers.
20-mile-per-hour winds.
Sustained at 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. So What happens if you do get one lucky break? Guy falls down, slips around to the outside, just like what we watched last week, not once but twice.
Yeah.
And he runs for 60 and 70 yards. That's the thing I'm worried about.
All right. Good stuff there. Let me go out to Van House Life. Tamu, Josh Allen will beat Josh Allen today. Captain, let's effing go. Let's kick some Buffalo Bills ass. I love that. How can there be a Bills Mafia without a ring to kiss? Van House Life again. Bucs have more Super Bowls than Buffalo. Very true about that. That's a good point.
Oh, yeah.
Game day. Absolutely. Van House Life. We were sitting in the Greek to the Bills Mafia bar to tell them, are you going to the Bills Mafia bar? What do you think of Bills Mafia and their fan base? Throwing people through tables. Would you go through a table if you're a Buffalo? If you were a...
I think the Bills Mafia, I absolutely love their fan base.
Yeah. It's a great fan base.
No, they really are.
Yeah.
They're respectful.
Mm-hmm.
They never get drunk or disorderly. They'll help grandmas across the street. Are you crazy?
My dad grew up as a Buffalo Bills fan. One of the greatest Super Bowls of all time was played down here at Super Bowl 25 between the Buffalo Bills and New York Giants, in my opinion.
Was that the wide right?
It was, yes. Okay. Scott Norwood. 41 yards, I think. Was it 41 yards? 41, 43.
And how many years did he play for the Buffalo Bills?
Norwood?
You thought you would have learned your mistake in the first year.
Well, yeah, right, exactly. It's Bucs weather.
Just saying,
Bills Stadium, passionate, exciting, no nonsense football. Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Wait up.
Let's go Bucs. Yeah! Let's go Bucs.
Fire the cannon.
Let's go Bucs.
Really, Pete?
All right, open phone line, 727-255-0391. That's 727-255-0391. What's your confidence level with this Buccaneer team today from 1 to 10? Who's the guy that you think will show out today? Is it Baker Mayfield? Is it Emeka Egbuka? Travis Faley of Rocket Sports and Entertainment. He was here with us yesterday. Thank you very much for coming out to Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa, giving us the pregame show and halftime for USF versus Navy. He asked me straight up, how are the Bucs going to score? And I said, Emeka Egbuka. Is that the guy you go to today? Is that the go-to guy? Can Buffalo, with their banged-up secondary, is this a matchup that favors, once again, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Or are we looking too much into it? Because we kind of did the same thing with the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football when they had all those injuries and all those rookies, and they showed out. So
the keys to this game, Pete,
mm-hmm.
I'm most confident that Rachaad White and the tight ends are going to bring them to a victory if they're going to win.
Okay. So Rachaad White and the victory. All right, let's go out to the phone lines here. Alex starting it off, or not so, yeah, starting it off here. Alex, well, besides Ray Kennedy, go ahead. Welcome to the evolution of sports talk television. Easy for me to say.
Good morning.
I sent you a super chat.
I know, man. I appreciate
you. It. Where's is that for my new shoes?
It is. He said a $10 super chat, so appreciate that.
Thank you, Alex. I'm going to go out and get that flip-flop.
I'll send you $20 right now if you can guess the actual. I'll send you $20 after the game if you can guess the actual score of the game.
Alex, where are you at right now? It sounds like you're in a tunnel or something. Can you speak up a little bit?
Is that better?
Yeah,
that sounds a lot better.
Yeah, a lot better. Go ahead.
I'll give you $20 after the game if you can guess the score within 2 points of each team.
Okay. So he'll give you a super chat. Go. So
all right.
What is it?
I'm going to give you the score, and I'll guess it for you with 2 minutes to go.
Okay.
In the game, he didn't say when I had to give him the. I'll tell you the exact. I'll give you the exact score with 2 minutes to go in the game. How does that sound, Alex? Is that good?
That's good.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Hey, thanks for the super chats, Alex. For everybody that's out there, look, man, Peter needs new shoes, and
I got new shoes.
The Greek's got to be able to bet, so go ahead and send to the super chats. We love it.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely.
Wait a minute. I don't even get the super chats. Just to let you know, this man. You know what slave labor is? This is me. It's slave labor.
It's not true.
It is. You got me in the back room making Nike sneakers somewhere over there.
He's such an idiot with the political nonsense.
That's good enough to suck right there.
All right, go ahead, Alex.
Just real quick, I'll give you guys my thoughts on this game and what I think we have to do to win this game. Obviously, very tough and cold conditions out there today in Buffalo.
It's always that way when we go up.
And
there.
very windy, by the way.
Very windy too.
Very windy in Buffalo.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to have to rely on the run game, regardless of what people think.
Are you sure you didn't listen to my monologue?
I think you did.
I do my research, and a lot of it comes from what you have taught me. So there you go.
Wow.
Hey, you said
Patty
one
won.
thing. Hey, listen, you said one thing I want to point out.
What's
Mhm.
that?
You said last week and many weeks before that, Mr. Harry the Greek, you've said many times to rely on the run game. I still think to this day, if we kept with the run game last week,
They win.
still go back to 3rd and 3, I think we win that game.
They win.
Because
Simple. They win.
you win.
Just stop one of those stupid ass runs that they couldn't contain on
And
the
everyone's
edges.
saying, and
Tampa wins.
Everyone is saying that, well, that's the number one pass rush defense in the NFL. Okay, cool, but for us, it was working for us. It may not be for other teams, but the Bucs were running the ball last week, and that's last week. But I mean, if I'm Josh Grizzard, I'm sticking to the run game. I'm not gonna expect many passes, depending on the offensive line, how they hold up. But I'm going to give you my score prediction. I'm going to get out of here.
Go for it.
Go.
I think it's going to be very, very, very close. And I cannot believe I'm saying this, and I'm about to get
No, you're
thrown
not.
off
Buffalo,
I'm about
what,
to
and
get thrown
Tampa,
off
what?
this show. I'm about to get thrown off this show.
No,
No,
you're
you're
not.
not.
But I think the Bills overtop the Bucs 31-28.
You know
All right.
what? And you know what? Then you like the over in the game. There's nothing wrong with that prediction. In the early part of the week, I did have the Buffalo Bills. I gave Tampa zero chance to win in this game.
If Irving was in this game, which did not happen, this would be a totally different conversation because they're going to have to rely on the run game, plain and simple.
Well, you know what, Alex? At least I know not everybody bets with their heart. That's a great call. Thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah, man. Alex, appreciate the call. Appreciate the super chat as always.
But I can only get one flip flop. I can't even get a pair of flip flops for $10, man. But even if you give it to him, I still don't get it. He doesn't buy me the flip flops. I'm lucky to get a little Sleezer's pizza.
Open phone
It's
line
true.
727-255-0391 at
Can I have a
727-255. Yeah, you got a soda right there.
Do you mind if I have just one of your French fries?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, cool. See?
You're gonna stay for? Let's go out to Trevor here. Trevor,
What's up,
welcome
Trev?
to the evolution of sports talk television, my friend.
Hey, how's it going, y'all?
It's going
Pretty good.
buddy. How you
Trevor,
doing?
talking to that phone a little bit, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me better?
I can hear you a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah. So today, I mean, I can't go with my heart. I gotta
No,
go
he's
with
fine,
my-
Pete.
My football logic. My football logic tells me that the Bills will win today. I just feel like they, I think both teams are in a must-win situation. But it's really more so the Bills. I mean, look at their division.
That's why I said Buffalo was going to probably win this game. They're already 2 games behind. Trevor, you are hitting every point that I was talking about on Monday and Wednesday on the sports web. If you recall, and I think you were listening to it. For those reasons, I agree with you on that. But I also said what the great equalizer here was going to be is if the weather got crappy, and it is. Okay,
Right.
It's 35 degrees out. It's wind chills in the mid-20s. It's 15 to 20 mile an hour sustained winds, and they're gusting up to 30. This falls into, believe it or not, in the first time that I can remember, this is going to be Buccaneer weather for them because of Baker Mayfield and the running game, because they're used to playing like that. Trust me, there's 2 teams that have to play in there, and I'm going to give someone else another prediction.
Mm-hmm.
If you can find a proposition bet on how many turnovers, or if there's going to be a turnover by Mr. Allen himself, I got him giving the Buccaneers 2 turnovers in this game, maybe 3. One of them, I guarantee you, is going to be in the air.
Right.
1 or 2 of them, he's going to fumble because he's not going to know what's going on. They're going to get after him.
He had an interception last week and a fumble, so it's certainly possible. And
He's not impervious to not doing
He's
it.
not.
The guy
He's
has
right.
a propensity of doing
There
this.
we go. Now I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that's our only shot today. And I'm not down on our team like we're a bad team, but when when teams are in a situation like the Bills are, like must win, because listen, if they don't catch up to New England, they might not even make the damn playoffs, let alone like get into the playoffs. So my thing is, if we win today, it's going to be because we're able to get turnovers, but not only get turnovers, capitalize on those turnovers. It won't make a bit of good if we get a pick and we punt the ball away, or if Josh Allen fumbles and we don't do nothing with the ball. So either, we're going to have to cash in on those turnovers, whether it's a pick six or if it's a fumble and we get the ball, we turn that into at least 3 or 7. We have to do those things in order to win. But in my heart of hearts, I feel like it's going to be a tight ball game, and I got the Bills winning 24-21 in OT.
So you don't give them the Bucs much of a chance because the weather turned to the worse?
Well, no, not that. I'm saying, like, okay, if it's just a straight up ball game, if you say Josh Allen takes care of the ball, I still think it'll be a good game, but I think they'll probably end up winning. Now, if we're able to get the turnovers, but the key thing is cash in on those turnovers. Cash in, because there's been situations where teams have gotten a lot of turnovers, but they didn't do nothing with the football once they got those turnovers.
Great point.
We have to. It's like getting an ROI. You got to get a return on that investment. So if I invest an interception and I get it all the way to the 20-yard line, I'm investing in my quarterback that he's going to get the ball in the damn end zone.
Well,
that's what has to happen.
You know what? That's a great call. But let me help you out. Do you gamble? Yes or no?
From time to time, yes.
Okay, then what you just said is you like the under, but you like the Bucs to cover, because the total right now is 46. What did you say the score was going to be?
24-21 Buffalo.
Okay, that's 45. Now, Peter, do you understand what's so important about those 2 points?
Yes.
Okay, I don't particularly, and I'm not condoning that under or the over, but if you think that game's going to be that close, then you must play Tampa Bay to cover the 5.5 points. 24-21 is only 3. Tampa's getting 5.5, even 6 points. So go ahead and have yourself a blast.
I would definitely do that.
All right, my friend.
Thanks for calling in, buddy.
I appreciate the call. Use the second call if you want to, and we'll be back on the post-game edition of the Evolution of Sports Talk Television, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, good stuff there. We have some callers, so I missed them. Let's go out to this guy because he was chiming in. He was saying more of you and less of me.
Well, I understand that.
Chicago boys unite. Let's go out to Travis Faley of Rocket Sports and Entertainment. Welcome to the Evolution of Sports Talk Television here live from Tampa Joe's.
Travis.
Hey, boys. How you doing? Just a couple quick points. I do like Buffalo today, especially with the elements going on, unfortunately, for the Bucs and Buccaneer fans. But I'll digress on that. I think you guys know what's going on up there. This is a must-win for Buffalo, and I don't really see this being – I mean, yes, it's a good game for the Bucs. Even if they do lose, it's not going to affect them long term. They have to get ready for that Rams game next week too, which could also be an L. So, but they have some big games. They have a lot of division games coming up at the end of the season. I still think they win this division, especially when they start getting a little bit on the healthy side.
Yeah, and I think, again, the key is to shut down James Cook, because that's their main weapon at this point. Certainly seems like they're going through some things there with their wide receiving core. They're not as explosive as they have been in the past here. And like Harry said, Josh Allen can turn over the ball. So maybe this opportunity.
Josh is going to cough the ball up twice today. One in the air and one by fumble.
I think that definitely helps the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they weren't able to get those turnovers. They got the one turnover, but they weren't able to convert it. You can call some turnovers. Once again, you give a struggling offense right now, a short field, which is what you need to do because, again, they're definitely missing Mike Evans. They're definitely missing Chris Godwin Jr., and they're definitely missing Bucky Irving, and hopefully you can get them back pretty soon here.
And that's the big ticket, boys. Once again, they're going up into the elements. They talked about the Buffalo Bills talked about how they went down to Miami last week, played in that 85, 90 degree weather, and they just weren't prepared for it. And that's on coaching once again, guys. And if Buffalo doesn't make a deep run in the playoffs, they have to make a move with McDermott. You guys know that. I know it. Everybody knows it. McDermott knows it because this team, and you're missing out on the best years of Josh Allen as a top 2-3 quarterback in this league, and you just can't continue to do that year in and year out.
He becomes pretty pedestrian in inclement weather, and this is why I like Baker more than I like Josh in this game. especially if that game starts to turn a little bit wet. That's just my opinion. I know Baker's dealing with a little bit of a ding, but Josh Allen and them small hands, I'm telling you, he's going to have a problem today because Tampa's going to do something. I'm sorry. Tampa's not going to allow to happen what happened last week when they couldn't contain the running backs in between the tackles, no matter how much they were trying to sweep. You're not going to see those mistakes. I don't think that Buffalo's going to get their ground game going, and it is going to definitely force Buffalo to have to pass the ball. And when you have 15 to 20 sustained, Travis, you know just as well as I do being a Chicago guy, and them 30-mile-an-hour wind gust, good luck throwing the ball.
Well, good luck throwing the ball, and that to me, that's the big time key. I mean, who's going to be more successful throwing in that type of weather? Of course, Buffalo's more used to it.
Now, if there's no wind, I'm going to stand what I said from before. Buffalo is just going to beat the brakes off this team.
Right.
But I think this game with the inclement weather, yes, I'm saying Tampa is going to be a good bad weather team today if it's bad.
Wow. Okay. That's surprising to me. Again, that's the most surprising comment from the Greek this week, in my opinion. I understand it, but then again, you would think it would favor the Buffalo Bills. But right now, Buffalo is having trouble with scoring points also within the last 3 to 5 games, only scoring 21 points. So
I like Tampa's offensive line better. I like Tampa's running game better.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're talking about Tampa in the bad weather here. To me, they should be favored at this point with this panel.
No. They can't be. Because Buffalo's in that desperation.
Harry,
yes.
Harry, smack him in the head.
What? I mean, you guys are talking. Wait a minute. You guys are. Hold on. You guys are saying. Wait a minute. You guys are telling me with the inclement weather that this should favor
Who's you guys? Who's you guys? You're talking about the guy that's to the left.
Phone.
I didn't say anything regarding thinking that the Buccaneers were going to win this game.
Right.
Zero. Okay. I like Buffalo in this game. I think Buffalo's going to win the game.
Correct.
And unfortunately, I think that this is their turnaround game. This is a must-win opportunity for Buffalo. They have to win this game. Especially with what New England's doing and the rest of New England's schedule is little sisters of the poor.
If Buffalo loses this game, they could possibly not make the playoffs. They're on 100%. The outside. They're on the outside looking in.
Same thing with the Chiefs, Harry. Granted, the Chiefs' schedule definitely gets a little bit lighter after this run, but the Chiefs could also miss out, especially if the Chargers continue to win and Denver's going to continue to win. So, granted, once again, the way the NFL schedule makers have made their schedules with, division opponents, and look at what the Bears have to do with them in the next, 5 or 6 weeks. It's predominant, other than two semi-easy games, it's all division games. It's all going to come down to this next 6 weeks of the schedule.
It's also how healthy you're going to get. I mean, the word out of Chicago on ESPN radio from my boys up there, they have announced that Jalen Johnson has been cleared, you ready, as well as Kyler Gordon and TJ Edwards to start practicing. So if they see any upside at all and they win one of their next 2 games, Travis, you will have a full healthy defense, which takes you from bottom of the league on pass defense to a top 10, believe it or not.
100%, Harry, 100%. And I just want to bring one other thing up before we talk a little bit about the Bears and the Vikings today, if you guys don't mind. I know it's a Tampa-centric show, but man, I tell you what, I am so frustrated over that USF game yesterday, guys. It was mistake after mistake and bad coaching. I you know how they always say that there's 3 phases to the game, but I'm adding another phase to that game because they were thoroughly out-coached yesterday in all capacities, from a defensive standpoint, from an offensive standpoint, and from a special teams. I mean, how many mistakes can we have just in special teams yesterday when you can, just call a fair catch and you're not starting to drive off on 18. They did that 4 times at least yesterday. It was bad in all capacities, and they went up and they got the brake speed off them, like Harry likes to say.
Yeah, sir. And this is what you get
right here at Tampa Joe's. Now look at this flatbread. This is absolutely incredible.
Love it.
Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. You guys are eating flatbread already without me? What's going on? And I'll
you're
tell
not here. You're right down the street, so you could get down here. And
well, you do know, Travis, because seriously, I do have a time clock on me because at exactly 20 minutes after 12, I have to go. Personal reasons. And I would love for you to be sitting
I know what those
here.
personal reasons are. You're going to plop your butt on your couch in front of at your house to make it home in time
Travis,
for kickoff at 1
you got to
o'clock.
stand by here because we got a live report from the media icon himself.
Fire the cannon!
Mr. TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network. Travis, give us a call back, all right?
I'm out, boys. Yeah.
All right.
Have a good day today,
yeah.
guys.
All right. So let's go out to a media icon, Mr. TJ Reeves, live there from Buffalo. Welcome to the evolution of Sports Talk Television here.
How does that look,
from
buddy?
Tampa Joe's, 9316 Anderson Road. What's going on, boss?
Hey, kids, I got about 3 minutes here. I'm hanging out at Highmark Stadium right behind me. Hopefully you can see that right over there. About a 40-degree day with the wind chill. It's going to be in the low 30s at kickoff. So TJ going to be a popsicle. Hood game will be strong probably today on the sideline for this one today. And we'll see what happens here. Wind is going to be a factor, 20, 30-mile-an-hour gusts, Greek. So look out for that with the kicking, the punting, the long passes, things like that. The Bills are used to this. The Buccaneers not used to this. Yeah.
This is Buccaneer weather. I'm telling you, this is what I was begging for in the early part of the week. TJ, Tampa's 5.5-point favorites. They're almost going to be a 6-point underdogs in this game because everybody thinks this favors Tampa.
Yeah.
Buffalo. This favors Tampa because I'm telling you, Mr. Small Hands up there and Mr. Josh Allen, he's going to give you a pick and possibly even 2 fumbles today. Book it.
All right. Listen, I've got about 90 seconds. No Keon Coleman for the Bills. He is a healthy scratch in this game. So that is interesting, disciplinary reasons with him. And we'll see what happens with the Bill receivers. They are activating Mecole Hardman, the former Kansas City Chief, as the kickoff and punt returner as well. He's up on the active roster. Again, nothing that we didn't really already know from the Buccaneers in terms of inactives. Again, a little bit of a makeshift offensive line at guard for this team, both right guard and left guard. And let's see if they can run the ball better against one of the worst run defenses in the NFL. Let's see if Rashad White and Sean Tucker can have some run success. Other than that, guys, I got to roll. I got to go talk on the Buccaneer Radio Network. But there's the live check-in from right down there at Highmark Stadium and on this field. Going to be cold today. Points may be at a premium. We'll see what happens.
Good stuff there. The media icon, Mr. TJ Reeves of the Buccaneer Radio Network, locally here at 98 Rock. So tune in to that as he gave us. And see, to me, this is setting up for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that flatbread looked good. That flatbread looked good. Although I'll take a little bit of this. I'll take a little bit of this. How would it have vegetables on this?
I hope so, just for you.
I hate you, but it looks good. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite of this. This is what you get here at Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road. Let me go on.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Come on out here. Seriously, support this. This is a great cause out here. I need new flip-flops.
That's great enough to suck right there!
Got a question or comment for the Greek and Pete? Dial 727-255-0391. That's 727-255-0391. Pete, why don't you go ahead and hit some of the comments?
Well,
don't do it. He's going to start choking.
All right.
I want you to read the comments so I can eat.
Well, let's go out to Abraham here. We'll go out to him. Your confidence level.
It was nice hanging out with you at Tampa Joe's yesterday.
Yes,
hello,
thank you.
hello, Harry. How you doing?
Ibrahim, how are you, my friend?
I'm a Catholic, man. Don't do me like that. I ain't no Muslim. Just kidding. I would say just be careful when a team that is coming off of an embarrassing loss, so they're going to come back really harder. But that's what happened against the Detroit Lions because Detroit got beat by Kansas City, and then they played the Bucs like they were playing the Super Bowl. So the Bills are hungry, but we just got to the Bucs got to step up their game. They got to clean up some of those missed tackles in the center of the defense where they were forgot who. I mean, it's like whoever we played last week was attacking the Patriots. So that's got to be key, and they got to give the ball to Tucker more because Tucker played at Syracuse, so he's pretty acclimated to the cold weather up there. Nothing against Rashad White, but I think Tucker is more of a more reliable running back.
That's the guy that's going to have a big game today, and the reason why is they're going to feed him. We haven't even talked about it. Buffalo doesn't. They have one of the worst rushing defenses in the National Football League.
They're going to feature Rashad White. He's shiftier, hits the holes quicker.
I think it's going to be Tucker, and I'll make you a bet on lunch or dinner.
God.
I'll bet you on it.
That's about it, Peter. But hope we can redeem ourselves this week. That's all I got to say.
All right, confidence level at this point when it
Hold
comes to
on.
the Bucs and the Bills.
4th and goal.
Fourth
6
and
minutes
goal
to
here.
go for Washington.
I would say between 7 or 8. I don't want to be sounding too overconfident, but the Bucs got to come up and prove me that last week was an aberration. That's all I got to say.
All right, good stuff, Abraham. Appreciate the call as always. We'll see you on the post-game edition, all right?
Thanks, Abe. Great call.
All right.
All right, good stuff. Open phone line, 727-255-0391. Let's get out to it. Curtis, welcome to the Evolution with yours truly, along with Harry the Greek, professional handicapper
What's up, brother?
extraordinaire, live here from Tampa Joe's.
Make America Greek again.
You know what? He started it. I'm telling you, I'm going to get that merch for next season. MAGA, baby.
That's right.
You're going to be a MAGA man too, aren't you? Make America Greek.
No, I'm not talking to y'all girls. Listen, run the ball.
Yes.
Gotta hit your play action.
Here, listen, this is what I get. This is what I get out of the report from TJ Reeves, because we just had him in the Buccaneer Radio Network.
I just heard everything TJ said.
Keon
and
Clark,
Harry,
right?
Harry, you're correct.
Well, hold on. Keon Clark isn't playing in this game. You got McCole Hardman, who's been on the street. You put him in this offense.
Hold on. Sorry. I got to bring this in. Washington stopped Miami on 4th and goal from the 1. The game is 13-13 with 6 minutes, and Washington just went for it on 4th and goal through an ill-advised pass, and Miami held.
Well, there you go. Miami held, and I know the Greeks got some money on this game, but I'll go back to Buffalo right now. This team is scuffling. I get it. They had a very bad game versus the Miami Dolphins, and thank you very much, Miss Greek, chiming in there, getting that flatbread as you should.
You get zero chance
on the evolution. But listen, you don't have Keon Coleman in this game. You're trying to find something. You got McCole Hardman. You've got a bad rushing defense.
Good point.
Everybody's saying, and you keep on saying this weather is going to favor the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It does.
I am tending to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at this point, winning, going away.
So do you like it for the reasons I gave?
Yes.
Peter.
More than anything else. Everybody's saying the Bucs don't have a chance. And what I'm telling you is maybe Buffalo is not good enough to make the playoffs because they have so many problems right now. Go ahead, Kurt.
Listen, you've been a Bucs fan a long time. Harry, you watch football for, I can't even imagine. You're a Bears fan. Listen, as long as it's over 40 degrees, the Bucs have a chance.
Listen, man, it's going to be under 40. This is the first time that anybody's ever going to hear me say this.
I'm taking another piece of this pizza, so you
talk. The Bucs, this game favors Tampa Bay. It's not going to be too cold. It's going to be mid-30s with the wind chills in the 20s. Get this. 20-mile-an-hour sustained, 35-mile-an-hour gust. Good luck. I like a quarterback in Baker Mayfield who's played in this crap. It's called a team, the mistake by the lake. But everybody's just saying, well, Jared Allen plays well. He doesn't play that well in the snow, guys. Look at the statistic.
And that's why I like Sean Tucker in this game, because he's played at Syracuse. He knows the conditions.
But you know what? But you know what Tucker's one problem is. I love Tucker. I actually
can't hit the ball.
I prefer him over Rashad White.
What?
The only difference?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. No. Well, no. I'm talking about as a running back. The one thing
that's
I
guy you're going to give the ball to today over Rashad White.
The one thing that Rashad White has that Tucker doesn't though is he can pass block.
That's for you, Pete.
Yeah.
I'll eat your scraps.
Okay. Well,
he can pass. He can pass block him. Tucker's not a great pass blocker.
Listen, Curtis, I want to know one thing here. Why aren't you down here today with those girls?
Because they are getting their hair done. That's why.
Oh, come on. They're getting their hair done.
Listen.
Can they come down here after they're done? Come on now, Kurt.
Listen, Harry, Peter, listen, let me tell you something.
We got a Bucs fan in the house. Look at
this. There's something about these young women nowadays.
Oh, golly,
hair done.
there must be something
It's driving me crazy. Okay? Peter, don't ever have daughters, okay? You won't have any. You'll never have any money.
I haven't had any kids at all.
This run.
So, yeah, man, I get it, bro.
But listen,
we got to get you out here.
I agree with both of you guys. Both of you guys have valid points. Both of the points are actually facts. And I feel like as long as we run the ball, hard play action, got to get Cade Otton involved immediately.
Tight end.
They're not going to want to be out there hitting Cade Otton while he's rumbling down the field.
Which they did last week with Otton going 9 catches for 82 yards. So I mean, they've been able to get him I will.
Well,
in a little bit.
People forget last year when Mike and Chris were gone, who the number one wide receiver. I mean, who the number one target was. It was Cade Otton.
It was.
Cade Otton did most of the heavy lifting when Chris Godwin and Mike Evans were gone last year.
Curtis,
So,
I have a question for you. What part
what's
of
up?
Tampa's defense are you most worried about in this game?
Containment.
Yep, just like what you've seen from last week, and I think they're going to shore that up.
Containment. We can't let Josh Allen run free. You can't let him run free because I feel like this. Whoever has the most rushing yards in this game is going to win this game.
Well, and again, you look at it, rushing yards per game, the offense of the Buffalo Bills averaging 153 yards. That's number one in the National Football League. The Bucs only 25th. Again, that's uncharacteristic of this defense. Their staple is to stop the deep. Well, excuse me, offensively they're 25th. Defensively,
they can't. Well, you can't do anything about that, Peter. When you're missing people like Kalijah, you got people missing consistent tackles. I mean, what do you expect to happen?
well, I mean, again, you're exactly right. But their staple of this defense, and they're not 25th. They're a lot better. I think they're like top 10 at this point. But you know, you're giving up big plays like that from the running game. That definitely hurt you last week versus the Patriots. And then furthermore, to your point, they let Drake May get out. They've got to do a better job. It goes back to what Baker Mayfield said about accountability and details. It's all the devil's in the details. Also about what Todd Bowles said.
I got one for Harry. I got one for Harry.
Yep.
What you got?
Now, Harry, you've been a Bears fan a long time. I love watching old Bears tape on the 46 defense. Oof. I would love for us to play that today. Because I think that having the safety in the box is definitely going to stop that run today.
Yeah, but the problem is they don't have that personnel to run it.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see anybody running 4-6 defense. It's like the Tampa 2.
That's a really outdated. Tampa 2 still out there, but I do like the 46. It's constant pressure.
But you can't run it as your base defense. I know what he's saying. Trying to
but the only reason I'm saying that though is because how many pass attempts do you think is going to happen today with Gus at 35 win?
Well, I think there's going to be a lot, and Harry very invested in this Miami Dolphin game here as the Dolphins Washington just fumbled, so Miami's got the ball back 4-11 in the fourth.
I don't have any money on this 13. Game.
No, not at all. They're in Madrid, a barn burner at 13. The ball carrier for the Commanders just fumbled the ball. So the Dolphins recovered there.
And it's not even windy there.
It is not windy there. But
Curtis, I love you because he was talking about it.
But he said about the windy conditions, you would think that definitely it's about the running game. Can the Bucs?
Number 27, Boner got the fumble recovery.
I got your Boner right
sorry.
here.
That's great enough to suck right there.
I'm sorry. His name is Bonner.
Yeah, Boner. Yeah, Boner. Right.
It's the medication.
You're a boner.
It happens. Hey, we all been there, you know. It's already 4:20 time over here where I'm at, so you know.
Yep, Bonner.
Listen, we got to get you out here to Tampa Joe's 93-16.
Hey, listen, I like the Bucs in a close one, but it's going to go down to the wire. I'm going to give you 25-22 Tampa. 25-24 Tampa.
25-24 Tampa. I like that score. I think it's going to be a close nip-tuck game. I think right now Buffalo, to me, is searching for something that they necessarily can't find. McCole Hardman off the street. You don't have Keon Coleman, who's being healthy scratched. Your offense has struggled.
I think Peter. I know I gotta go. I gotta let you guys go. I have to say one thing though.
Yes.
This whole switching of the DBs, we don't need that today. We need consistency over the board.
I agree.
Switching Morrison in and out. If he's gonna play, let him play. But if Dean is out there doing his thing, and so is Zion, let them play. Don't be doing all this. We don't. It's not time. It's not time for science. It's not time for experiments. Forget the experiment. You need this win right now.
All right. I listen. Todd Bowles does
Curtis
this.
has this game 25-24. Curtis, perfect phone call. Thank you so much,
Appreciate the call, Curtis, as always.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, man. Tell you what. Well, let's go out to somebody else who was actually at the game also. Besides TJ Reeves, let's see if we can get him on here really quick.
Who's that?
His name is Rick Sassone of Rocket Sports and Entertainment. We'll see if he can. Yes. Let's see if we can get him on here.
You remember
Stand
that
by.
commercial? You're too young, aren't you?
No, I don't.
The Sassoon commercials.
Vidal
You have
Sassoon.
reached the voicemail of Rick.
Well, he's not there. So open phone line, 727-255-0391. It's 727-255-0391. I'm your host, Peter Blake, here live from Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa, along with the Greek himself, Mr. Harry the Greek, getting you ready for Bucs versus the Buffalo Bills. And again, I'm just going to go back to this. Like, all that stuff that TJ Reeves told us was encouraging to me. Keon Coleman, supposed to be a number one wide receiver, was productive last year, a healthy scratch.
Yep.
McCole Hardman off the street. When's the last time he's played a football game? They picked him up. Who else does the Buffalo Bills have? And to answer your question, Khalil Shakir, who's killed the Bucs before a couple years ago on that game, I believe it was Thursday Night Football. He killed him. Or Sunday Night Football, excuse me. Let's go out to the phone lines here. Brightside Broadway, welcome to the Evolution.
What is up, Peter? What is up, Harry?
What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Nothing much. I'm looking forward to a great game. I agree with Curtis. I think we need to establish the running game early, and I think we need to play to our strengths and remember our weaknesses.
Well, the weakness is at this point, again, the offense has struggled. You get Luke Gedeke back. I don't necessarily think Buffalo's defense is anything to write home about at this point. I mean, you look at it, defense, Joey Bosa's on this team. That's a concern, of course. Tre'Davious White, he's on this team still. They got some rookies in the back end there, led by Maxwell Hairston, who's shown up. But their starting corners.
Pretty good player.
Are banged up. So maybe this is an opportunity, even with the wind, maybe you can get some quick screens there. Maybe you can get Buka involved in the intermediate passing game. I think that's where you're going to go to. And like you said, K. Dotton, a tight end being the best friend or the security blanket, if you will, for Baker Mayfield. I think he's going to have a good game today too. Yeah, I like that.
I think K. Dotton is going to show out today. And I think America, if given the opportunity and the ability, he's going to show out as well. But I think our defense is going to step up as well.
Who do you favor? You favor Sean Tucker or Rashad White to have a game today?
I'm going to favor Rashad White.
All right, he's taking the Greek side here. That will be the question of the day also as we
honestly, that's just because of the depth chart. I'm going to be honest with you. That's just because of the depth
chart. Well, they
chart.
tried to feed him last week and didn't do much of anything.
I understand
Sean Tucker did.
He's still RB2. That's why.
Okay.
He's a veteran. He's one of our veterans.
He's a guy that's good in pass protection. He can catch the ball in the backfield, but as a running back, I think he definitely lacks. And I think in order for you to really have a chance to have a rushing game again, it falls on the big shoulders of Sean Tucker, in my opinion.
Okay.
All right, what else?
We agree to disagree.
All right, we do that, Brightside. What else?
Yes, we do. I just think we're going to have a win, and I think it's going to be 26-27.
27-26 Tampa?
Something like that.
Okay. All right. Okay. I like it.
It's going to be a tight game.
All right, Broadway. I like it. Appreciate the call. As always, we'll see you on the post-game edition, all right?
Thank you, guys. Love y'all.
Love you too, brother.
Love you too, man.
All right,
thanks for calling in, man. It's very nice.
Frankie from Wisconsin. Frankie, welcome to the Evolution. You're on with yours truly, along with Mr. Harry the Greek, live here from Tampa Joe's. Go.
What's going on, Mr. Greek?
How you doing, Frankie? What's going on, brother? Thanks for calling in. What's on your mind?
Oh, what's on my mind is, man, Drake May, didn't he just look good last week? As much as upsetting as it was to lose to that team. But Drake May just looked good.
You know what, man? If you take one or two runs away from them, Drake May doesn't look like that. I got to be honest with you. But and I remember talking to Frankie about this and you, Peter, when he had called into that show, and I'm almost positive it was you, Frankie. I said, in order to slow Drake May down, because he throws the best deep ball pass right now in the National Football League. You take that running game away, and that deep ball pass doesn't look like that, Frankie. But yes, you're right. He does sure look good.
But I'm just saying, and like I said last week, I said he was the best quarterback to come out of that draft. And when we signed Baker Mayfield, I
Show
was
me
like,
the
oh,
sta-
we're
hold
going
on.
into the Drake May lottery. Okay. I thought we were literally giving up, and now I'll be the first one to go, dang, let me tell you about our Lord and Savior Baker Mayfield, okay?
Well, okay. All right.
Baker Mayfield is just bonkers.
I still don't
He's
think that
looking
Drake
like he
May's
did
the
in
best
college.
quarterback in that draft.
I know who you do.
I really don't. Drake May, I loved him coming out of college.
I know you did.
He's not Caleb Williams. I'm sorry. He's not. But he's a very good quarterback.
He's in the MVP conversation. A lot of people
Right
trying
now
to
he
tout
is.
him as the MVP of the league.
Well, who's the quarterback for Houston again?
C.J. Stroud.
Okay, C.J. Stroud, when he came out, looked identical. What happened in year 2?
Well, and then there's the comparisons being thrown out there that C.J. Stroud is the next coming of Josh Freeman. He had one good year, and now he's come back down to earth.
Oh, I don't know
That's
if it's
a-
going to be that bad.
that's-
But you know what I do remember? Do you
Yes.
remember
Who
when
remembers
Houston
Josh Freeman?
Hold on. Do you remember when Houston played Chicago?
Yes.
It was last year.
Yes.
And the Bears kind of lost that game. It was kind of ugly, the whole 9 yards.
Sure.
And then you know how the quarterbacks meet at midfield?
Yes.
And they bring him in for a hug. And they're talking about how bad Caleb Williams' expression was. He's doing this. You know what C.J. Stroud was saying? Stay humble, young man. One day you're going to get there like me. Those were his words. Now turn another year. Get the hell out of here with that kind
I mean,
of
it's
crap.
a year-by-year league when it comes to the National Football
Stay
League. Just
humble.
because one,
It stands for
Right.
not for long when you
Right.
play in this league.
Right, exactly, my friend, exactly. All right, what else?
Gotta love that quote.
Yes, you do, absolutely.
Oh man, but I'm excited. I mean, but yet at the same time, everyone's like, "Oh, the cold weather, the cold weather." Well, if you go back to 2002, when we got our first Super Bowl, everyone's like, "Oh, we got to play the Bears in cold weather." Didn't we win that game? Yeah.
I
ain't
don't know,
worried
Frankie.
about
You're,
cold weather when it
you're
comes
older
to
than I
Tampa.
am.
What's game now? Go ahead, go back to it again. I didn't hear what you said.
The 0-2 Super Bowl win.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yep.
When we had to play the Bears, and everyone was like, "Oh, Tampa Bay can't play in cold weather."
2002, that's
We're
right. They beat
like,
the 5-win Bear team.
whatever. When it's like below 32.
They beat the Philadelphia Eagles. That's what he's talking about in the NFC Championship game. Yes, I know what you're
No,
talking about.
I'm talking about the Bears in the regular season.
Oh, 15-0.
Yeah,
I remember that
we
game,
won it
yes.
straight off
But it
Marquise
was a-
Gramatica.
Right, but it was a backup quarterback too, playing for the Bears. A little bit different today with Josh Allen, but I understand where you're going with that. The Bucs have won, and
Give us a final score, brother.
yes, please.
Final score for today. Oh man, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be so close. Honestly, as diehard as a fan as you all know I am.
Yeah.
I'm just not confident going up against Josh Allen.
See, I just don't understand it. To me, I don't.
That's okay. I get it because I was on the side of Buffalo this week until I found out there was bad weather because of the windy conditions. Thanks for the call, Frankie. I really appreciate
Frankie.
it.
Yep.
Because of the windy conditions, I have turned and really liked what Tampa is about to put onto Buffalo today. You know, whenever you have those type of inclement weather right now with a Baker Mayfield and a team that can run and utilize the middle of field, I'm sorry, it's Tampa's playbook isn't going to be wide open. Buffalo's playbook, on the other hand, is wide open. They're relatively open on offense, but that plays into the advantage of Tampa because when you have 35-mile-an-hour gusts, good luck throwing the football. That's all I'm going to keep saying.
Last week, Allen 306 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had 1 interception, 1 fumble versus the Miami Dolphins.
So what are we doing?
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing good. We're just doing a show right now here live.
Tampa's
from Tampa
playing
Joe's.
Buffalo, and just out of curiosity, in Buffalo, who do you think's winning the game in the final score?
Buffalo's playing.
Buffalo and Tampa.
Oh. 28-24.
Who?
Bucs.
Whoa, see, there you go. Mrs. Greek has spoken, and I think she's actually on to something because I'll tell you why. This offense right now is struggling. Under 21 points, 3 of the last 5 games when it comes to this Buffalo Bills offense, and going back to it.
That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good score prediction. So, Jamie, of course, if you ask her when she's coming up here, okay, on any of her bets, does she ever bet under? Absolutely not. Everything has got to go over.
But do you think there's an opportunity there to have a score like 28-24 today, even with the win conditions, and or do you see a low-scoring game with, again, the conditions from Buffalo?
Pete, I'm not as confident today. I just don't. If you have if each team gets one lucky break, that's 14 points.
Yeah.
Okay, because of the weather. This game could end up being a 12-6 game.
Sure.
Okay. It could be a 9-7 game.
Yes.
Okay, because of the wind conditions.
And you think that favors Tampa?
But this favors Tampa.
Right.
So the higher the score, the less likely it's going to favor the Buccaneers.
Okay. All right, and I think your defense has to show up today. 1 sack against the New England Patriots. You've got to do a better job of getting after Josh Allen, like a lot of people are concerned with. And we're going to go out to these comments, but do you spy Josh Allen? Do you blitz Josh Allen? What does Todd Bowles do against Allen?
Well, you got to
to
blitz him. You got to have one guy spying him, one guy blitzing him. I'm going to bring it up. 2 times the Miami Dolphins have been on the goal line. This game's on the line. They're tied 13-13 with 1:44 in the game, and they've already been stuffed once. Do they actually go for it? Because if they don't, they leave a minute 44.
They're going for it. 4th down right here. We'll give you the play-by-play to end the it's a run.
And they got
stuffed. He is stuffed, and it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me, that play call. Go under
Let's
center,
run it up the middle.
Run right up the middle, right in the teeth of that Commanders defense. They're going to go and Quinn right now is just trying to get everybody off the field because they're so excited, but it makes no sense. Isn't Deron Payne still playing for them? Oh, look who made the play there. Who is that who made the play?
I can't see it. But Deron Payne, I think he was suspended for a game for that little, pardon my expression, pimp slap that he gave to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Well, they're big. But the
no, it
point
wasn't
is,
Amon-Ra. Who was that?
It was Amon-Ra. Yeah. No, it was J.J. Smith-Schuster, I think it was.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
but it was last
Schuster.
week.
Yeah. All right, we'll go out to the comments here, but Miami stuffed on the goal line makes no sense.
That's 0 for 2 from the goal line.
McDaniel is supposed to be an offensive mastermind, and he comes up with that nonsense.
No, you take the lead, and you give a minute and 44 seconds. You play for a possible tie.
Right.
Okay.
You don't
kick
believe
the
in your
field goal.
defense that much?
They've left 6 points on the game on the board. So,
all right.
So Washington
Mariota,
football team has the ball on their own 2-yard line.
2-yard line here. Let's see what Mariota does
Watch
here on
the
the
play.
first play.
Watch the draw.
Draw is a mistake.
No.
Draw. Oh, wait.
Draw action.
Wow. Wide
Middle
open.
of the field, wide open. Game's going to be over. Washington's going to win by default.
All right, we'll see. Hopefully not for your sake. All right, let's go.
Make a difference.
Well, it does make a difference. Of course, it makes a difference to you. Open phone lines, confidence level with this Tampa Bay Buccaneer team versus the Buffalo Bills today, live here from Tampa Joe's 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. So we will continue to read some of these comments as we got a little bit lost in the shuffle. Good Sunday morning to you, go Buccaneers. Van House Life, we love the Greek. The Hillmark, fire them cannons.
Fire the cannons!
Upstate New York, it's sleeting out. Cold, 40-mile-per-hour plus winds, too. Well, we just got it. It starts snowing at 1. The Hillmark, at least we got to deal with, we don't got to deal with Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, you got to deal with James Cook, which is a tough matchup. That's the main matchup I'm looking at. If this Bucs defense, as crazy as this sounds, can make Josh Allen one-dimensional with the lack of throwing the ball, throw the weapons on the outside, they win this game.
They can.
Shut down
if
James
they have
Cook.
to go to a passing game, Tampa should be able to capitalize on it.
The windy conditions are going to be a factor. They're made of glass. Greek trying to say he's pregnant. I don't know where this guy's going at this point. Bobby Wagner still getting it done. What a great pass break up there. Josh Freeman was the greatest quarterback in Bucs history.
That's great enough to suck right there!
Greek's favorite environment is clinging to a tree.
He's a koala bear. Peter, unfortunately, brother.
Yes, I know. You got to wrap this up.
I've got to
get out of here. So
I'm going to scoot your chair over for a second.
Sure.
And I got to wrap it up, but I'm going to go ahead and give 2 games out.
Give 2 games. Give it out.
2 games. Do not be afraid to bet the Atlanta Falcons. I'm sorry, Buccaneer fans. Take Atlanta at home, lay the wood of 3 points, and take Baltimore on the road at Cleveland. Those are the 2 games I'm pretty confident with. Thank you very much for tuning in. On my end, I'm going to have to take off and leave. You guys have a blessed day and go Bucs.
Yes, go Bucs. Absolutely go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Stop. Wait up. It's exciting.
It is exciting, Todd.
How about them Bucs, baby?
All right, good stuff there. Greek, thanks a lot for coming on. The evolution of Sports Talk Television, thanks for coming out. As he gets out of here, we'll read these comments at church. Talk to you later. Michael, I like what I see with White. Huge game, too. So Rashad White, Sean Tucker, that's the question, Bucs fans. Who do you think is more likely to have a better game? I think it's Tucker. Greek thinks it's White. 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Eric says, let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Stop. Wait up.
Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. I'm getting a text message right now. Don't know what this is from. I don't know what this is at this point. All right, let's see. Ray, yes, Ray was on. Good morning, guys. Thank you, Alex. What do the Bucs got to do to win here? I think again, shut down the running game, make Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills one-dimensional at this point. Let's see, Van House Life. It says on Google they are. Once again, thank you very much for the YouTube super chat right there. Appreciate it. Trevor says if we can force turnovers and capitalize on them, we might have a shot today. You have a shot today. Enough with it. We might have a shot today. You know, it's not all black and white. You don't have a shot. I'm tired of some of the Bucs fans here being as negative as they are. You got a shot today. You got a shot today because the weather conditions are not that good. You got a shot today because the Bucs are still 6-3, not 3-6. You got a shot today because that defense is known to shut down running games. You got a shot today because it seems like Josh Allen and this offense have had their inability to score points here the last 3 to 5 games, under 21 points. After listening to some of you guys, I need a shot of whiskey. Open phone line, 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. We may have a shot today. Like the Buffalo Bills are some world beaters. I mean, they beat Kansas City, and then the next week they lose to the Miami Dolphins. Make them one-dimensional. Shut down Cook. Put the ball in Josh Allen's hands. I guarantee you, like the Greek said, it'll give you a couple turnovers. I like the Bucs in this game. I do. That's not my red and pewter glasses talking. I like the Bucs in this game. I do. I don't think the Buffalo Bills are that good to make the playoffs. I don't. I think it's the New England Patriots. All right. And I know, Trevor, what you meant. I get it. I got a shot. Chicago ahead of Green Bay in the standings. Van House Life. Albert Einstein knows his stuff. Let's go Bucs. High Mark not getting ready to watch the game. Absolutely. Said, go Bucs. Go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Stop. Wait up.
Go Bucs. Go Bucs. Let's go out to Christopher Cole here. Washington went for a field goal there, wide right. What every Florida State fan's nightmare to hear. Wide right there. Coleman is a healthy scratch today. Exactly. The wind is going to be a problem today. It's windy as heck. It is. Tim, probably White because I sat him in fantasy football. Good move. I'm going with Sean Tucker. I think Steve says our D has been inconsistent this year. Agree. Run the ball, pass to Emeka. Defense needs to put pressure on Allen. Absolutely. Dave, stop Cook, spy Allen. Love it. Love that comment right there. Stop Cook, spy Allen. If China needs to, let's go out to Chris Cole. Tez was cooking Davis III all game last week, but Baker never went to him. Michael, the Bucs are a blitz defense. Watch the runner. Travis, okay. More of Harry, less of Pete. Let's go out to Adam Weiler. How can you say that? Tez had 2 touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns. But he was open in some of those opportunities there. What's going on, bro? All right, we'll see if they win for you, okay? Thanks a lot for coming out. Open phone line, 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Peter, why does it always look like the Greek is wearing a Groucho Marx disguise? That's actually pretty funny. Come on, man. we got today? Brennan, the general manager here at Tampa Joe's. We got some of a turnout here. Some Bucs fans showing up. We're getting this more and more out there. They're playing the Buffalo Bills here coming up at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
What's going on, boss? How you doing?
Good. What about with you? How's it going?
Good. Trying to convince a lot of these Bucs fans that they have a shot. I told them, talking to some of them this week, it makes me want to do a shot. What kind of drink specials you got going? How do you like that transition? Drink specials you got going on here at Tampa Joe's, 9316 Anderson Road.
Oh, we got our 2-for-1 Wells. We've got, man, you put me on the spot. I should know the drink specials better, but we got the $4 Draft, $4 Yingling, $4 Domestics. What else? We've got, man, where's the poster?
It's all right, man. It's all right. I put you on the spot. That's okay. Tell everybody out there why they should come down to Tampa Joe's, because USF watch parties, of course, Tampa Bay Buccaneer watch parties. We just had some flatbread pizza. You've got 5 wings for $9. You've got cheese curds down here. I love the Tampa Joe's sampler. It's not only got cheese curds, flatbread pizza, quesadillas, bone-in wings, bone-out wings, the boneless ones. So many great options here at Tampa Joe's.
Yeah, we've got some really good stuff, and we're always trying to work on some new specials. So right now we got some pot stickers we just came out with. Some they're California rolls fried in a spring roll. Okay. They're pretty good. So we have this orange phyllo cake we just got. It's different, but it's really good. So we've got all kinds of new stuff.
What's that orange phyllo cake? What is that all about?
It's almost like a thick cake with a real true orange flavor. I don't know how. It's a phyllo dough. So have you ever heard of phyllo dough? Some people love it, some people don't, but it's a really good flavor.
Kind of reminds me of creamsicle. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Maybe the Bucs creamsicle cake. You change it to that, something along those lines here.
We do. That would work.
Put that on right there. Put that on. What's your confidence level with this Tampa Bay Buccaneer? Throw that chain on there too, right there. Throw that on there. Let's get you all bucked out.
Right. I think we're going to do all right. I know we've got an angry Buffalo team after losing to Miami last week. Right. So I think they're going to be mad at home looking for that win, but I think we'll be okay. I think Baker looked a little off last week. I think really we had it other than the last 2-minute drive. I think we should have just kept going. I don't know why we waited for that 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
We still had to go for it on 4th down no matter what. I think we take the momentum, hike the play. And then, worst case scenario, no matter what, we're going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And definitely some missed opportunities last week versus the New England Patriots. You're absolutely correct. Buffalo, very angry team coming off a disappointing loss versus the Miami Dolphins, who right now are in a barn burner in Madrid, Spain there against the Washington Commanders. They're struggling right now at 13, so we'll see who wins that game, whoever has the ball last. Thank God that game is over here eventually. But you're absolutely right, correct? So your confidence level is high. Who do you think is the player this week that will have a big game? Is it – because we were going back and forth, me and Greek, on this. Greek thinks it's Rashad White. I think it's Sean Tucker. Who do you say?
What's that new receiver?
Tez Johnson or Emeka Ibuka?
No, Ibuka, I think he's really good, but Tez Johnson, I think, is a little bit of a sleeper, man. What is he, 150 pounds?
150 pounds, soaking wet, but he runs past you in 4.3 seconds easily.
I think he's a little bit of a sleeper out there.
Love it.
He's so small, but he seems to be able to get the job done, and he does his flips, gets everyone going. So I don't know. I think he's someone to watch for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. As long as the other thing I saw that Baker wasn't running out of the pocket.
No,
he wasn't getting out of the pocket running last week.
Yes.
So I don't know what was going on with that, but I think there was plenty of. He wasn't getting rid of the ball, let alone he was just holding on to the ball way too long.
Yes.
So if you can get rid of that ball a little bit quicker, just he had a lot of success early in the season rushing. Just get out of the pocket and go.
Yes. Well, I think he's dealing with some type of injury there, an oblique injury. So he hasn't necessarily been 100%. I think he's getting better. He had a better game last week. This offense still struggled. I think they have an opportunity today versus this Buffalo defense. Again, you got some concerns there with Joey Bosa on the line, but a young secondary in the back end, I think that's where the Bucs could expose it, although there's 20-mile-per-hour winds. So I don't know how good the passing game is. I expect a low-scoring game with the running game being the one that I think could take off. And if the Bucs can stop James Cook, I like the Bucs in this game. I do. Yeah. I like them. I think we got a shot here. So
yeah, I do. I mean, I'm always a diehard Bucs fan though, so you won't ever really have me going against.
Love it, man. Love it right there. You got the hat right here. There you go. Brendan, the general manager, just give me some final thoughts here. We're live from Tampa Joe's on a watch party on a great Sunday afternoon, getting you ready for Bucs versus the Bills.
Awesome. Yeah, so come out, come enjoy us. So we're all things football here. So we've got the watch party, we've got the USF, we got Bucs. We're just trying to grow it a little bit. So we've got a bunch of parties in today. Everyone's welcome to come out. Come talk to me. If you come talk to me, I'll give you a discount. So just let me know that you heard about us on the podcast, and I'll put a 15% off the bill. So come grab some food. Come grab something to drink. Yeah.
Go ahead and tell them again. Tell them again. Look at that. She got on camera. There she is right there. Tell them again. If they mention the sports web.
Mention the sports web. Come talk to me. I'll give you 15% off the bill. So come out. Come hang out with us. We're looking to grow the Bucs group. We've got a massive Eagles group, and I think some people know about that. But it's just crazy in here when you get all these people cheering, and it's just a good time. So we really want to spread that to where it's just packed to the walls football, where you can come here, you can watch every game. It's just nonstop cheering. But we need some more Bucs people here. We need a bigger crowd here. We need some more red in the building to mix it up a little bit. So get here, come hang out. It's a good time, and like I said, we'll take care of you. So
there you go, right there. Brennan, the general manager of Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road. Bucs fans, do not be intimidated. The Rolex reporter, Peter Blake, is here for you. We got the PA system in the back. It's going to be loud today. There's going to be some Bucs fans. I got a feeling. So we'll see how it works out. Brennan, appreciate the time here on the Sports Web, my friend. All right? All right, good stuff. Absolutely. Brennan, the general manager here, live on the evolution of Sports Talk Television. He called this a podcast. It's kind of a podcast, but it's really not a podcast. It's like a live TV radio show without the stations. Open phone lines as we are almost to game time here. It is right now 12:38. So we got a little bit of time to talk to you Bucs fans. Your confidence level with this Tampa Bay Buccaneer team from 1 to 10. 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Let's go out to Weiler here. How can you say that? Tez had 2 touchdowns. He did. Joy says, go Bucs, go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Wait up.
Go Bucs.
It's exciting.
Go Bucs.
How about them Bucs, baby?
Go Bucs.
Fire the cannon.
Go Bucs. Good stuff there. Thank you, Joy, for tuning in. As always, Peter, why does it always look like the Greek is wearing a Groucho Marx disguise? I got to read that again. That was good. Joy says, Special Olympics athlete in the house, gold medalist, bowling, swimming. Thank you very much for tuning in. Peter, you need to start selling Groucho Marx disguises with your logo on them so people can be the Greek on Sundays. I appreciate that. That's great, man. That's actually pretty funny.
This guy sucks.
Let's go out to Van House Life again. The Dolphins can't even score more than 13 points today. It is pretty bad if you're a Dolphins fan, if you're a Commanders fan. But the Dolphins will win with the score as they're in overtime right now. And it looks like they got the momentum. They're driving. So if you get a field goal here, you win the game. If you get a touchdown here, you win the game. And I'm hoping for Greek's sake, because I know he's got some shekels on the Miami Dolphins, that they win the game here. So we'll see what happens. But I definitely like the Dolphins in this game. It looks like they're about to take a timeout. Hey, it's Joy. Thank you. The Bucs are wearing creamsicle today, Peter. You were wrong. They are not. They are not wearing creamsicle today. Ask Google. That's not true. All right. More political nonsense. You don't see the Greek trying to take over the world. Van House Life. I just picked up my Buffalo Wild Wings on my way home to enjoy and watch the game. All right. Well, thank you very much for that. How many turnovers is the Bucs defense going to get today? I think you have 2 or 3. I do. I think they have an opportunity to have 2 or 3 turnovers today. And we know that this Bucs defense, they have to get after Josh Allen. You have to contain him. You can't allow him to make plays out of the pocket, get out of the pocket, because he can do those. We've seen that a couple years ago. Kids, you got to love them. Peter Blake, are you hungry? I'm always hungry. How many interceptions to the Bucs defense today, or how many turnovers? I would say 2 to 3. Interception and a fumble is certainly possible. Hey, Peter. Hey, Greek. You know I'm right. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go out to James here. 2 picks, 3 turnovers for the defense. Go Buccaneers. Go Buccaneers. Go Bucs.
Wait up, no, boy. Wait up. It's exciting.
It is exciting, Todd.
Fire the cannons.
Open phone line, 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. God bless. Thank you, Jim.
Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you?
Let's go out to Brightside Broadway. Hey, Peter. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah.
Chris Cole, 17-21 is the score for whomever wins. So who do you like? Do you like the Bucs or do you like the Bills? What's your score prediction? Put it in the box. What's your confidence level? Put it in the box. Who's the player that you think has a big game? Is it Sean Tucker? Is it Baker Mayfield? Do you believe in this offense? And it is over. Finally, the Miami Dolphins and Mike McDaniel running off the field to get the hell out of there. Still won from the Commanders, 16-13. The Miami Dolphins win, so good for the Greek. Let's go out to Misador. Bucs need to pound the rock. Roger Shue, the tribal troll. What's up, gentlemen? What's up with you?
Acknowledge me.
Let's go out to Misador. Point total today is going to be around 51. So 51 right there. Chris Cole, Pucker Lips, is on the TV behind you guys. I don't know who that is. Sean Tucker, 70 yards today, 2 big runs. So you agree with me. I think it's Tucker's big day. I think it's Tucker. It's going to have a big day for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I do. So I agree with that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go out to Broadway here. Hey, ha. Hey, Harry. I think that's what you're saying. Steve Mike says, are the Bucs going to win? What do you think? You tell me. Open phone line, 727-255-0391 and 727-255-0391. Live here from Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. We'll go out to Instagram Live. Malmsteen 12345. Peter Blake for life. Thank you very much for tuning in. Chris Cole, prayers for the Jets cornerback who was shot. That is coming up. Miami is a good team when Miami's not a good team. They're 4-7, Jamie. They're not a good team. They're not a good team. Stop saying they're a good team. They're not a good team.
That's great enough to suck right there.
They're about as good as your thoughts on Todd Bowles and his defense. That's about as good as it is. 2 streams play are laughable. These 2 teams playing, yes. Come on, people. We never jump ship. Risa White, 9,700 there on YouTube. Die Hard since 1978, but I'm not confident today. But pray we win. All right, good to go.
Oh, yeah.
These 2 teams are laughable. Thank you. We the Thunder. Should be a fun game. Go Bucs. Go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Wait up.
Go Bucs.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
How about them Bucs, baby?
It is
Fire
exciting.
the cannons.
Yes, it is. All right, good stuff there. Let's go out to, and thanks a lot, We the Thunder, right there. Tampa Bay Lightning podcast. Laughs are going to be on Washington today if they lose. Jamie says, Bulls defensive play calls will blow it. Dropping DLs back in coverage will leave Allen lanes to take off running. Allen 100 yards rushing today. We'll see, Jamie. We'll see. I know how you feel about Todd Bowles. I know how you feel about the defense. I mean, it's over and over again with defensive linemen dropping back. I mean, tell me when you've been a defensive coordinator before. Tell me when you've been a defensive coordinator before. We'll see. Matt Gay misses. Shocking right there. Joy, thank you very much for tuning in. Special Olympics, I get it. Steve, we need to go deep to Tez at least 5 times. I don't know about that in the win. The steak pizza is very good. That it is. Steve, our OC, needs to open up our offense. It is going to be tough today. I think you're going to more depend on the running game at this point with Sean Tucker going off. That's my bet. What's your bet? Is it Rashad White? Is it Emeka Ibuka? Is it Baker Mayfield to return to his MVP level? Once again, 20-mile-per-hour winds will be tough on that passing game. We'll see how it works. Go Bucs, she says. Go Bucs. Go Bucs.
Wait up, little boy. Wait up. It's exciting.
It is exciting.
Fire the cannons.
All right. I did announce you already. We the Thunder, don't forget, after the game, Bolts play at 5 p.m. Doubleheader right there. Tez is going to go over 150 yards. So Steve likes Tez Johnson today. If we have to run to win, we will lose. I don't necessarily know about that. 4 says play Blues Wolf. So it's a 4 for him. If Miami takes the points, both times they went for it on 4th down. It's already over. Joy, I understand you make buck necklaces. Thank you. Chris Cole, Marietta just threw a pick. Again, we just ended the score there. Dolphins have won the last 3 out of the last 4 games, and they're 4-7. They're not good. They're not a good team. But they did that, starting to put it together here, I guess. Thank you, Harry. Absolutely. I love my new nickname. Thank you, brother. Absolutely. Scott, a Bucs win today. Joy. Okay, Joy. Peter, I have a Bucs necklace. Okay. And Sean Payton. And then Misador, I think we see them work Tez on a few jet sweeps. Big play potential. Yes, there is. We'll check the comments at this point, and we'll get back to it. But I think the key to look at here, I want to go back to it. McCole Hardman hasn't played a snap. You're getting him off the street at this point. I hear Gabe Davis. So for me, the biggest weapon that you need to worry about if you are a Bucs fan is James Cook, who went for 13 carries for 53 yards. So they're going to get him involved. They're going to feed him the ball. This is going to be a challenge today by this Bucs defense. And you know what? I think they're going to come up. I think they're going to stop James Cook. I would say, you know what? I'll put out a prediction. If they hold James Cook under 100 yards today, they win this game. Because if you make Josh Allen one-dimensional, you're going to get some turnovers. And again, the last 3 out of the 5 games, under 21 points. So this Bills team right now is struggling to find their offensive groove. And then on the other side of this, with the Bucs, you've got to run the ball. You've got to take the pressure off of Baker Mayfield, because it's going to be a tough day to throw the ball because of the weather conditions. Harry the Greek says it favors the Bucs. I think it does favor the Bucs. And then your defense has to get after it. You got to contain Josh Allen. You gotta stay at home. You can't miss out on your lanes. I'm curious to see what Todd Bowles does today when it comes to defending a Josh Allen. You know, Dawson Knox, a tight end. There's a player right there who may have some type of impact in this game. We'll continue to read these comments. So I think, again, the Tez on a few jet sweeps, big play potential. Steve, short to Tez, break a tackle, go for another 50 yards. I mean, yes. If you have those type of conditions, we saw a little bit too much of it last week with the screen game. But if you can get blockers out in front, we know if you get Tez Johnson into space that you can make some things happen. So that's definitely a possibility there. And this is where Rachaad White may be the guy that Harry's talking about, not necessarily in the rushing game, but in the passing game, passing him out from the backfield. That's who may come up big today. Misador, Jameis Winston throws more touchdowns than Allen today. JW starting for the G-Men. Yeah, that was the story of the week, as Brian Daboll was fired. So he's done.
That's good enough to suck right there.
And they went with Jameis Winston as the starter at this point. Knox is someone the Bucs need to keep in check. Absolutely agree. That's the matchup too. What are your linebackers going to do? We know what Levante David can do, but if you decide to throw Cook out, or you decide to throw a tight end in the middle of the field, are your linebackers going to be able to cover? Are your linebackers going to be able to tackle in space? Savasier Dennis has struggled mightily this year. I think he's getting better, but he's still out of position. And going back to it, too many big plays from this defense. Again, I don't expect that. I think that's an anomaly. I do think that the defense has had their fair share of breakdowns this year, letting running backs go on big plays. We saw it with Gibbs. We saw it last week with Henderson. We know that Cook can go the distance. So can you stop him? If you can stop him, keep him under 100 yards, I think you win this game. I do. I'm confident in that. All right, let's go out to Steve. Mike, Bills are not good team. They're overrated. They are 6-3, so they are looking for a win. They are desperate at this point. Winston today, 500 yards, 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
That's good enough to suck right there.
Let's go out to Misador again. I think the spy tie key on Cook allowing LBD to roam. I mean, that is a player that's had a great year. To me, he is the MVP of this defense, would be a Tyke Smith. I agree with you on that. That's a guy that you can blitz. And you kind of wonder how much you're going to blitz on a Josh Allen. Can you confuse Josh Allen enough? Because we know when he gets the time, and the thing that you worry about once again is him getting out of that pocket, losing containment, getting out of the pocket, making those plays, especially on third down, where sometimes this defense has struggled when it comes to third down conversions. Get off the field. Don't let him get the first down. Contain him. Don't let him get outside of the pocket, because if he does get outside the pocket, he can make some things happen. As we're live here from Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa, I'm your host, Peter Blake, giving you something to think about. Bucs will win. I like it. I like it a lot.
Wait up, little boy. Wait up.
As we got 8 minutes to go. We got 8 minutes to go.
Baby.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Baker is better today. Would you trade Mayfield for Winston? Absolutely not.
How about no?
Steve, Baker's better today. Misador. You keep Smith and Parrish close to the box, making Allen guess where the blitz is coming from. I like that. I like that a lot. I definitely think there's going to be some different looks today. I know a lot of people, to the chagrin, didn't necessarily. I mean, it went from Dean being on the field to now Dean being off the field, and how Todd Bowles is wrong by putting Benjamin Morrison to get him the reps. But this is what they do. This is how they rotate. They rotate their guys. So we'll see how much rotating they do today. But Jamel Dean is definitely, it's worked out for him. 3 interceptions at this point. Top corner according to Pro Football Focus. And whomever you throw out there, whether it's Shakir or whether it's McCole Hardman or whatever they have at this point, when it comes to right now, Curtis Samuel is on this team. I mean, the weapons are not all there. Gabe Davis, I think, is coming up. What did they got? They don't have Keon Coleman. He's a healthy scratch. So where are the weapons at? Your tight end position? That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's just talking about this Buffalo Bill team like they're the greatest show on turf. But they're having their fair share of problems when it comes to scoring points. So, again, you make them one-dimensional. As crazy as it sounds, you make them one-dimensional. You put the ball in Josh Allen's hands. You get pressure on him, and I think you can call some turnovers. I do. I definitely do. Misador Dean is playing hungry. He wants the bag, and he's earning it thus far. And then Rams own the Bucs. So this is a big game today. I'll wrap it up right there. Thanks a lot to all the guests. As always, like and subscribe to the Sports Web on YouTube. Friend me on Facebook at Peter H. Blake. Give to Facebook stars. Give to the YouTube Super Chats. If you like the content, give to the content. And get out here today, Bucs fans. Away watch party live from Tampa Joe's 9316 Anderson Road in Tampa. This is for Bucs fans. This is for Bulls fans. This is for all NFL fans to be a part of the evolution of sports talk television. I'll give you the final score for the day for your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They get it. They get an upset, 23-20 over the Buffalo Bills. And why? Because that defense comes to play. The offense does enough. Look for Sean Tucker to have a big game. And if, once again, they hold James Cook under 100 yards, your Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to 7-3, going on the road next week on prime time to face the LA Rams. Once again, thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll be back at halftime. And again, your post-game edition in collaboration with the J.P. Peterson Show. 3 things. You know them, you love them, you got to have them. Get ready, Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans. Bring the passion, bring their excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense. I'm your host, Peter Blake, your Rolex reporter. What time is it? It's my time. And for fans of the Sports Web and the Tampa Bay sports fan, especially you Go Bucs fans, it's your time. We'll see you at halftime on the evolution of sports talk television. And as we always say on this show to end it off on a great Sunday afternoon, Go Bucs.